Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's video, I have another bulk lot to go through. This one is about 38 pounds and appears to be mostly mid-90s to mid-2000s Lego. I am super excited, so let's get started. Alright, so like I said, I am super excited to start going through this lot. It was listed at being 38 pounds, and I believe with shipping and fees and tax and all of that, I paid around $240 for this lot. It is supposed to include some minifigures, although when I was looking through the pictures, I did not see a whole lot. But the pieces I saw were so great that I was like, even if this lot doesn't have minifigures or doesn't have a lot of minifigures, I still think it's gonna be worth it. And one of my main draws for getting this lot was that I could see Viking Lego in this lot. I don't have any Viking Lego in my collection, and I desperately would like to add some to it. And I thought I could see parts of both the Viking ship and potentially the Viking fortress. So first up, I could see this sail. And I've mentioned this many times, I'd love to have a pirate ship, but if I can't have a pirate ship, I would be ecstatic to have the Viking ship. So I actually got a partial of the Viking ship before, and it wasn't enough to piece together, so I just parted it out on BrickLink, but I'm sure I still have parts of it in my store, and there seems to be a much bigger portion of that set in this lot, so maybe I could part that one together. Sail, obviously a huge tip-off, and I could not obviously fit 38 pounds of Lego onto my table, so I dumped out, you know, a chunk of it, and then any bigger pieces or anything special that I could see, I kind of mixed in with this as well. So more pieces of the Viking ship. I could see tons of the shields. I actually made Christmas ornaments using the Viking shields, and I've already sold out of those for this year. So if I can't part together either of those sets, I might just start making more Christmas ornaments since they've gone over so well this year. So this was what I was seeing that I was like, I'm pretty sure the Viking fortress uses a bunch of these palisade pieces. So there were, you know, tons of them mixed in. My mom also helped me pull out some of the more specialty pieces so I could get it ready to do this video. So I haven't even seen whatever she pulled out as well. So while I have seen some of it, she pulled out stuff that she thought was special or, you know, patterned or had stickers or something like that, minifigure parts. She knows all of that. So some of it is stuff she pulled out that I haven't even seen yet. The other thing I was really excited about was these pieces. These go to what I believe is one of the earliest, if not the first, Millennium Falcon. There have been so many Millennium Falcons that I am not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure if this isn't the first one, it's a super early one. It's from set 7190 from the year 2000. I believe Star Wars started in 99, so unless there was one that came out the original year, I think this was the first Millennium Falcon. It's in the old light gray color. I don't have a Millennium Falcon, and I think it would be really cool to have the original one. You all know me, for the most part, I really prefer earlier Lego, anything before the color change, any kind of 4-digit set. So I don't collect a ton of Star Wars, but I think that would be a really, really cool thing to add to my collection. I love these dish pieces. They remind me of like old UFO sets, which obviously I'm obsessed with. So hoping that even if the minifigures aren't in here, I could still part together that set, because I think that would be really cool. Okay, this I had not seen. I'm pretty sure that's Avatar. I'm gonna look that up. Okay, so yeah, this does come from an Avatar set. Set 3828, the Air Temple from 2006. I've seen this before, but I don't own any Avatar sets. Avatar is crazy expensive. Like, I'm honestly in shock right now because it's like $300 for this set or more on BrickLink. I have not seen any Avatar minifigures yet. I mean, obviously I haven't dug through a lot of this yet, but I definitely didn't see any in the photos, so I feel like it's going to be highly unlikely for me to piece that set together, but I would not be mad if I could find an Avatar set mixed in here. So we've got a string hooked through here to a reel and some other stuff, so I'm not sure what actually goes together because it's probably just a mess because the string is attached to so many pieces. Some more Star Wars. Got a big chunk here. I'm gonna see if I can tell what this goes to. So this actually looks like it goes to another Viking set. Army of Vikings with Heavy Artillery Wagon, set 7020. It's always nice when there are chunks still built. Now that this lot is more of a pre-color change, post-color change lot, it gets much more complicated to part sets together because there are so many more colors, you know, as the years go, and I have both old and new grays mixed in together, so getting bigger chunks together is always nice. Got a cool base plate. Let's see what that is. So this came out in 3 sets between 99 and 2000. Coast Guard HQ, Firefighters HQ, and Roadside Repair. There was a second one, and Firefighters HQ and Roadside Repair both had 2. So I feel like it's gotta be one of those. Viking sticker. That's a cool piece. I know that piece goes in Vladek's Fortress because I have that set, so I'm going to see if it goes in anything else. This is around the Vladek's Fortress era, and I have seen other pieces that are a part of that theme. I don't know if it's specifically that big castle or if it was in any other smaller sets as well, but we'll see. So it actually only came in 3 sets. Which is kind of surprising. I felt like this should have been in more. So Vladek's Dark Fortress, set 8877. The Dark Fortress Landing, set 8802. And Arkham Asylum, set 7785. And those 3 sets all came out around 2005 or 2006. So a lot of these sets have been around the same couple of years. I will say, after the last bulk lot I had, that was so dirty. It's really nice to get a lot that is pretty clean. I feel like this was probably one of those things where they had these sets for, you know, 10 years or so, put them in a box, and they have been sitting in that box ever since. And this is probably the first time they've seen the light of day in a decade or more. So that's always exciting. Okay, so I know that's Orient Expedition Adventurers Tigura's Roar. I'm gonna hope I didn't mispronounce that, but that is set 7411 from 2003. In one of my all-time favorite Lego colors, Earth Orange. More Viking boat pieces. And Millennium Falcon pieces. See, that is a Millennium Falcon piece, but I'm pretty sure, but not the same one, because it's light bluish gray. So that's interesting. Got a reddish brown cape. Absolutely love capes. Anything fabric. Translucent neon orange piece. Do believe that is Orient Expedition as well. Got a basketball. I desperately miss Lego Sports. I think the functionality of those sets was so cool that you could, kind of like the new foosball set that Lego just released, where you can actually play a game with a set you've built. I loved that about the soccer and the basketball sets in particular, that, you know, even after building it, you could play an actual game with it. I think that's awesome. Got one of the guys from probably Vladek's Dark Fortress. I love these armor pieces. They're really cool because they are an old part mold, so they're, you know, they've been around for a very long time, but they have, you know, updated patterns and colors, and I think that's awesome. I'd love to see more of those. Got a few more of those. That's really cool. I didn't pay attention when I looked that up to see how many are required for each set that I was looking at, so I think we're up to 3 of those. More Millennium Falcon. It's like a Viking minifigure. Oh, I love... Oh, there's something in it. Random bricks. I love this color, the speckle silver, speckle copper, and black pieces. I think they're so pretty, especially on a boulder. That's awesome. Got a silver cup. Now, if this were a Belleville lot, I would be like, okay, a silver cup in Belleville. But there is an old Star Wars set that came with 2 of these. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Yes, so Bounty Hunter Pursuit. There were 2 of them. That set is 7133 from 2002. And I remember that set because I found it in a bulk lot a few years ago. Sold it to my brother. And it had one of the coolest Star Wars minifigures I'd ever seen. Zam Wessel, hope I said that correctly. She is in sand purple. She is the only minifigure to have sand purple legs and a sand purple torso. They never made another minifigure in sand purple other than her, which I think is just crazy to have one minifigure only in that color. It's kind of like Professor Lockhart is the only minifigure that has a sand red torso. This was the last time I looked. I don't know if anything, you know, has changed in the last couple of years. Crazy. So since there's Star Wars stuff mixed in and it's the right era, I kind of wonder if that's what this goes to. Because other than that set, they only came in like Belleville and Scala sets. I have no idea what that disaster is, but that will be fun to sort through. It's another Orient Expedition hat. It's Desert Adventurers. That's a little bit older. It's awesome. That may be part of the set I was just talking about. Yeah, so that is part of the Bounty Hunter Pursuit Lego. So that would be super cool to get. Since I sold the last one to my brother and could potentially keep that one for myself. I've not seen any of the minifigures yet for that set though. But like I said, this lot, this is just like maybe 10 pounds of stuff. So I don't even have the majority of this lot on the table. Viking hat. Again with that speckle silver and black. I know that's part of a Star Wars set. Okay, I think that may be part of that Avatar set. The stickers are not super well applied, but I'm pretty good at peeling them off and reapplying them. Wonder if that goes to the Millennium Falcon as well. Sometimes I cannot tell, even under this lighting, if it's old or new light gray. I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen this before, like it's for battling or something to that effect. That's a super long Technic axle. So it could either have gone in a street hockey set or the Ultimate Lightsaber Duel, which is actually another set I found in that same lot that I found the Bounty Hunter set in. I can't remember if I sold that one to my brother as well or if I sold that one on BrickLink. I'm not sure. That one has minifigures that light up. That used to be really cool. Those are hard to get, and a lot of times the batteries are dead and they're really hard to change, but that would be really cool if that was in here. Again, haven't seen any of the minifigures for that, but one of those two. Got some Princess Leia buns. That's exciting. Alright, I could go through this lot, even this tiny portion of it, for hours, but there have been so many cool pieces in here, so many cool potential sets in here. 38 pounds is going to be a lot to sort through. I'm going to try and get some sets out of this. Anything that I don't end up using for sets, I will be putting on BrickLink, and you all will obviously know about the sets because I will review them as I complete them for YouTube. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.